So we finally got an announcement about Witchbrook. Only it wasn't the announcement we were all hoping for, because unfortunately we've been graced with another delay to the game's release, with it now coming out in 2026. Now, I'm very much of the opinion that if the pie ain't cooked all the way through, it's sure as hell not going to be served at the dinner party. But when the pie has been in the oven for years, your guests are going to question where it is. Is it burnt, or does it even exist at all? Well, it definitely exists. Over the many years, we've been shown a decent amount of content, including gameplay, characters, and a hint at some storylines. It's sure as hell more than we've seen for Blight Survival, but this announcement has a mixed reception. So let's have a little goosey gander at what's happening. When they made their latest announcement, Chucklefish stated the reason for the delay is that the game is massive and they need time to make it right. Fair enough. CD Projekt Red often have long development periods in order to perfect their content. After almost 10 years, it's obvious there are some deeper things going on in the background that are causing concern. So let's explore communication, which has been spotty at best. And there have even been times where marketing and communication is so bad in regards to updates, people generally thought the game had been cancelled altogether. And why wouldn't they? It happens all the time in game development, it's not unheard of. I'm all about building hype, but in order to do that, you need to have consistency. Secondly, looking on their website, compared to the last time I gave an update, the team has expanded and it looks like they're hiring more people, so perhaps this is a case of there weren't enough bodies to cover the project. When you look at these jobs, there seem to be very little developers listed, and that's because the game's being co-developed by Robolity. And on that company's page, there are much more roles that point to development, such as game design, coding, and biz dev. But it is possible that they actually needed to outsource due to internal problems. And if that's the case, it's very reasonable to assume that the project has bigger issues than we were led to believe. And this is also supported by a post by the founder of Chucklefish, Finn, who posted this. So there's two ways you can take this as a response. So it sounds like the scope of the project is way too ambitious, and internally, instead of settling on a release date and updating after that, they're choosing to pack as much in as they can prior to release. And I understand the reason behind this, and wanting a perfect project when you send a game out, especially when many games have been released under the guise of early access when it's clearly unfinished. However, the other way you can take this is it's been 9 years, and while I'm in no rush for a game to actually come out, there is a point you have to draw a line and agree on a deadline. So to wrap up, I believe this is a case of major internal problems. The company is wanting to add too much to the game all at once without proper support. What I will say is that marketing definitely seem to have been given a green light, and they're regularly posting development videos and updates that they've actually added to the game, and to be honest, they look pretty good. Thanks for listening. Let me know what your thoughts are on the latest news. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more like this, and I'll see you next time.